Gymnastics in the Big 12 now, like a bunch of the other teams, of course, and it is tough sledding in that league. And luckily, BYU gets just a slow start to the season, just 3 meets in the next 8 days, including tomorrow in West Valley at a big-time competition. To discuss that and more, we welcome in super senior Anyssa Alvarado to the program. Anyssa, welcome back to the show. Do you feel like a super senior now? You've been here for a minute. Hi.
Yeah, I definitely do feel like a super senior. I've been here for a while, so.
You've been through some of the fights, and now you have, some really big meets coming up, which we'll talk about in a second. But congratulations on being the Big 12 Specialist of the Week on the bars. 995, a new career high. What was that like in Vegas?
Thank you. Honestly, it was so awesome to finally get a 995. I feel like it's been a score that I've been chasing for so long now. But yeah, I was super excited. I think it's really special to me to be able to get recognized in a conference like the Big 12.
Anyssa, for most of us who will never actually be on the bars, what is it like?
Speak for yourself. I've been in the gym, and it's awesome. For
just me, then, who will never be on the bars, what's the strategy? What's it like? What's the most fun about that particular event?
Bars is unlike any other event. It feels like you're flying when you're doing it. It is so cool. It's definitely my favorite event. It's awesome. There's no other feeling like it.
Yeah, and I just hang there. I don't actually fly. Girl dad camp, they let the girls and the dads go in there, and some ambitious dads try and like fling from one bar to the other. No, your boy's not going to rip his arms off, so it's all good. There's a big-time meet in West Valley. You're going to compete 2 times in 3 days in West Valley, coming up Best of Utah on Monday. But this collegiate quad with 12 different teams and ACC Network and ABC coming in, this is big time. You're going to compete with Cal and Michigan State and NC State on Saturday night. What does it mean to have that kind of showcase this early, especially after a nice one in Vegas and now in your second competition of the year? Hey, you're going to get some great exposure.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. I think this team has so much talent, and to be able to compete against these other teams that also have so much talent is just a really good experience for us, and I'm really excited to see how we do against these bigger teams.
It's a family affair now with Aliyah on the team. We see it in football and other sports, certainly seen it in volleyball for a while, when siblings are out there wearing the blue and white. What's this year going to be like with that?
Yeah, I love having my sister on the team. It's honestly one of the reasons that I came back as a 5th-year senior. And it's super cool because when we were in club, we have a 4-year age gap, so I never was really given the chance to actually train or compete with her. So it's a first for both of us, and it's super awesome and super fun.
And it gives you a chance to boss her around again, but on a collegiate level.
Yeah.
Now you can empathize with like the siblings where one went on a mission and the other's a freshman, and you get some crossover, which is really fun. Tell us about this team and what you guys hope to accomplish, because right now you rank 19th in the country because you put up a 1959 in week 1.
Yeah, this team is, like I said before, they're super talented and they're all really amazing. And one thing that I really appreciate about this team is how hard they work in the gym. And and I think that they're really good competitors, and, they have it all. I'm super proud of them. And I can't wait for you guys all to see how much we fight out there.
Earlier in the show, we were talking with Eric Mika about how tough the Big 12 is for basketball. But the Big 12, which is a little bit of different because there aren't 14 gymnastics teams in the Big 12, but you look at Oklahoma's #1, Denver's #6, Iowa State 21, and West Virginia's 32, and you're in at 19. This is a legitimate tough group.
Yeah, it's definitely very tough, especially like with Oklahoma and with Denver. We've competed against them before, but we've never been in the same conference as them. And I'm just super excited for like these new experiences going against teams like them. And I really think that we're going to really prove to people how much we have in us. And
We're talking to Anyssa Alvarado of gymnastics at BYU. Guard Young certainly has competed as an assistant coach at Oklahoma. He knows the lay of the land a little bit. You guys have competed as well. Yet gymnastics is unique in that when you are competing individually, it's individually for you, it's for your team, and it's not really head-to-head with the other team, but kind of. What's that dynamic as an athlete like?
Yeah, it's definitely strange because, yeah, you can have some personal goals, but also everything is for the team. But when you're up there on the apparatus about to go, it definitely feels like it's only you up there. And everything depends on what you do. And, but it makes the fight of every single turn that you do so much better, knowing that you're doing it for the person next to you, knowing that your teammate relies on you. And, yeah, it just makes every single stuck landing, makes every single made routine just that much better, having your team backing you up.
We're in an Olympic year, and nothing does more for women's gymnastics than the Olympics because it is so elevated and watched by millions. Do you feel, as you compete collegiately in an Olympic year, that the attention on your sport shines a little brighter? And what does that mean for your opportunity to do well in front of a lot of attention?
Yeah, possibly. I do think that a lot of people watch gymnastics in the Olympics because it looks, you know, it looks really cool in my opinion. And so, yeah, maybe us getting a little bit more recognition because of the Olympics is super cool. And yeah, I never really thought about it in that way, but yeah, you're right. We probably will get some more recognition, and I think that's awesome.
The gymternet is always there, right? They're always watching. But yeah, the people that are kind of on the fence that don't know, hey, check out BYU. 3 meets in the next 8 days starting tomorrow. So we talked about the collegiate quad, the best of Utah on Monday. And then, hey, first Big 12 meet is next Friday, a week from today. What do the next 8 days mean to this group in terms of doing your best? And, hey, you got to compete a lot.
Yeah, it means a lot. We only have around like 12 or so meets in the year. So to be able to have 3 in 1 week and right back to back, certainly it's a lot of pressure, but also as a team, we're just trying to get 1% better and compete against ourselves every single meet and just keep going on that climb. And so we're just really hoping to improve on our score each time. And I mean, yeah, we're competing against other people, but yeah, we're just really trying to beat our personal best every time and just see how that goes.
And that would be a 9.975 for you now, okay? That's the next step. And then 10. Let's go. Let's go. Well, congrats on the early success. Best of luck in the collegiate quad tomorrow, and then of course against Utah on Monday and next Friday. You're busy, so we appreciate the time, Anyssa.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Anyssa Alvarado of gymnastics joining us again. You can watch that meet tomorrow night on the ACC network. And of course, Anyssa has her own Deep Blue, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, if you'd like to know a little bit more about her life, her journey, her relationship with her family, watch the Deep Blue, where you can find all the Deep Blues at BYUSN.